Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new card review for the Cataclysm expansion coming out on March 17th. And we have the Hunter Colossal, which basically has like infinite extensions. This thing is going to be absurdly annoying to remove, as well as a new Death Knight legendary and a neutral legendary that can get to your Deathwing a little bit sooner. So a lot of cool cards to go over as well. If you want to win these cards, we're giving away 2 regular pre-orders and 1 mega bundle out of my pocket. To enter that giveaway, like and comment in the video, link down description below, the one with that thumbnail over there. Be subscribed to the channel. Every 1,000 subs we get until the rewards track refresh, I will add another mega bundle. So hit that sub button, make me go baroque. So this card was kind of revealed with the sequential bundle in the game itself. We talked about it earlier today. Victor Nefarius, a 4-mana 4/4 undead Death Knight legendary with 1 unholy rune. So the version in the game is a 5-mana 5/5 without a rune, so it's been changed. I guess that was an earlier design. Anyways, it is a battle cry. Craft a custom undead dragon. If you are holding a dragon, reduce the creation's cost by 3. This differs from the original version as well, where you can just craft the custom dragon at any time you want. As long as you draw a dragon later or you're holding one at the time, it'll cost 3 less then, right? It's kind of like an active thing for that creation. So really a hard card to evaluate, right? We've only seen like custom zombie, so I don't know if it'll pull from a pool of dragons at all from wild, like zombie scan, or what it'll be like. There's no real condition for this card other than it would be nice to hold a dragon to be able to, you know, get one for cheap, right? That would be great. Other than that, it's basically you could just create the thing and play it for full price if you really want it to. So it's really hard to evaluate this one. Plus, we don't know the remainder of the Death Knight cards. So if they don't have any like amazing new dragons, maybe I don't want to play this, but there are a lot of good dragons out there, plus heralding and Deathwing and all that stuff. You're probably gonna want some dragons. I'll give it a 3. This type of card could see play. The fact that it gets a big mana discount if you're playing any semblance of dragons is huge. But again, this is such a kind of a toss. Like, I'm really just guessing on this one hard because we don't know like a lot of the details surrounding this card, but really cool card, and the artwork is pretty damn spectacular, I will say. So to get this card, by the way, if you want to play early in the early access brawl, it's in the sequential bundle, but it's not like paywall behind that. You can open this craft as whatever normally. It's not like a total pay to win card, just annoying for the early access brawl. Next, we have a neutral legendary in Ultraxion. I don't know. It's another dragon though, so it will work with that card. Plus, it does go with the Death Knight, Rogue, Shaman, Warlock, Warrior, and Demon Hunter Herald stuff, right? Those classes. Yes, a 6-mana, 6/7 dragon. Battle cry, herald your colossal. Reduce Deathwing's cost by 1. Herald to improve. So again, if you're not aware of what Herald is, if you're playing a Herald class, whenever you Herald, you improve, you can upgrade the extensions on your colossals, plus you summon an extension while doing that. Also, you're improving your Deathwing as long as you're playing a Deathwing with that Colossal. And I believe as long as this gets to 2 Heralds, you'll reduce the Deathwing's cost by 2, and then 4, you'll reduce it by 4, or it doesn't upgrade. I'm not sure. It says how Herald to improve this card. I don't have clarification, but I'm assuming you'll increase the mana sheet the more you've heralded. So this could be a way of, yeah, getting Deathwing out a bit earlier. Plus, I just feel like anything to herald is going to be very valuable. There's, you know, there's going to be the class heralds, which we haven't seen yet. And like we saw the 1 neutral herald. I don't know if there's another one, but if you remember with like Galakron and invoking, it's really important to invoke or to herald as much as possible. So I don't think it's the most amazing of the cards, but I imagine one of these classes that are playing Deathwing and their Colossal wanting to herald are going to want to play this. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 in standard. I'll give it a 1 in wild, where I think, as usual, this stuff is way too slow, but it is a really cool card. And my God, I can't wait to play with Colossals. Can we be at March 17th already? And well, speaking of Colossals, we do have one pretty epic one, although it is not one that can be upgraded, right? It is a Hunter Colossal. These cannot be heralded. In Magma, a 7 mana, 2/12 mech beast. And no, that is not a typo. It has Colossal plus 99. You can summon 99 extend, but there's only like 7 board spaces. However, it reads summon any leftover appendages when there is room. So if they kill all 6 of the appendages, they'll just get 6 more, and you kill 6 of those, there'll be 6 more. Like, I guess it'll eventually get depleted. It's not infinite. They could have gone that route. It can get depleted, but the idea is as long as this 2/12 is not killed, you will keep getting extensions. And what are they? You get the Magma's Body. It is a 1 mana, 2/1 mech and beast with Death Rattle. Give a random friendly minion +2 attack. So basically, every time these die, it'll buff other things. And if they all die at once, they'll all buff the 2/12, giving it 12 attack, making it a 14/12 and summoning more stuff. So you're gonna really need some good hard removal for that middle part, as well as the extensions. Twisting Nether, I guess, can answer this. There are some board clears. Maybe we'll get more board clears revealed, but really sticky, really annoying, can be really scary with those attack buffs. The main downside of the card, of course, it does absolutely nothing when you play it. It is just a giant stat bomb. It doesn't have taunt, it doesn't have rush unless you've given these rush somehow. It's not a dragon, so it doesn't work with that dragon legendary that makes your dragons have rush. It is purely an insane stat bomb. The 7-drop has a ton of health, which can make it really hard to remove. It's just, can we afford to play this and survive? And I feel like in Wild, you could maybe combo it somehow. Actually, it's always gonna keep the board full too, right? Every time this one dies, it's gonna take the spot, so you can't really summon any other minions while Magma's on the board. I was gonna say spam the Arcanist, for example, and like have a bunch die, but how do you ever get a board spot, right? So I don't think that would really work out. It's a really cool design. I have no idea the competitive validity of it, considering that, yeah, it has no immediate impact when you play it, which you typically really want. Remember the 8 mana card? I can't even remember the name because it was so bad. Ozamat, right? Like that didn't have immediate impact, even though it could like wipe a board. You got a full board of tokens. It didn't quite do the trick, but this is a lot more threatening, right? You just got like 1/3s with that. This, you can get a ton of attack, and just depending on what other card support, you never know. I'm leaning towards actually a 2 out of 5 on this. I'm feeling like it's going to be a struggle to play this live and be able to truly utilize it. And again, even almost limiting yourself on board could be an issue. But again, if you don't clear it, they're going to trade in and everything's going to get buffed up. It's a weird one. It might be more of a 3. It's a toss up. I feel like this could be playable, but I'm gonna go with a 2 out of 5. Maybe future synergies make this better that I'm not aware of. But yeah, in standard 2 out of 5. In Wild, maybe if you have like Tundra Rhino already on the board and you play this, you could get like infinite damage, right? Wouldn't that be just like lethal if you have enough minions to trade into? There's some potential shenanigans there. Probably not competitive, but I'll give it a 2 out of 5 in Wild as well. Plus there's mech synergies, a lot more so in Wild than there are in standard. But again, it is just slow. It's 7 mana. You can technically dredge it with the harpoon gun, I think it's called, and get it for a bit cheaper. So maybe, but I'm not entirely sold. But yeah, really cool card, and we will have more Colossals to review all week, so stay tuned to the channel and to that giveaway, and let me know what you think about the cards in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends.